How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris from One More Game MTG, coming out with another of free-for-all historic brawl with Slimefoot Thallid Transplant. Interesting. Okay, hear this one out. All right, it's a 2/2 fungus for green and a black. Whenever a swamp or a forest into the battlefield under your control, you draft a card from the spellbook. All right, typical stuff, pretty solid. It just makes a bunch of fungus. I'm liking this. I don't care. It's probably a meh average deck, but the whole point is very similar to how the old Slimefoot would be, is make tons of saplings and fungus and just go crazy with it with an overrun like Finale of Devastation, or even go crazy with like the End-Raze Forerunners. There's a lot of options you could do. It's a pretty solid base build. I like the fact that it's whenever a swamp or a forest into the battlefield, so I have 24 of those just from those specific things alone. So I have a lot, potentially the option of getting a minimum, let's say like 20 something triggers, which is pretty insane for just a 2-drop. Now, it's not the greatest because you still have to obviously cast the spells themselves, and they're just making a bunch of just little like fungus, insects, more saplings, a bunch of random stuff. So I'm hoping that the synergies can go well, pretty well overall. I have played Slimefoot myself in paper, so it's a pretty solid commander because it has an engine to just dump all your mana into directly. Now, you don't have that with the new Slimefoot, but potentially you do have the back-end option of getting Slimefoot at some point within the deck itself, and then just spiraling out of control with a bunch of just going wide strategy. It's pretty insane. So we have the usual. We're going with a 3-game option. This way we get a quick take on how sound things out, how well overall Slimefoot Thallid Transplant can do in Historic Brawl. Let's get right into those games and see how well we can play this out. Alright, game number 1, we are facing a Tameshi Reality Architect, a pretty solid Azorius combo engine in my opinion. Turn 1, Forest 2, good thing. Alright. Reasonable start. So turn 2, I'll get the Slimefoot out there and just get the ball rolling and see what happens. Alright, they played a Cold Steel Heart naming Blue. Tameshi, no, Relic of Wardens, Relic of Legends, and a Reality Ship. So they're just spinballing it like crazy. Let's see what I get. Yeah, we're just gonna keep doing this. I'll get out the Prosperous Innkeeper, followed by a Blood Artist. And no attacks. So next turn, so the biggest thing here is I have a Molder Vine Reclamation. They're probably just gonna go right for, oh, Tameshi comes right out. Interesting. They have probably equipped it, that way we can play the top. Yep. Alright, land. It's pretty cool, you can trigger this every single ability. So I'm gonna, ooh, okay. Spore Cloud. Get this. Funguses grow, gain a life. Make 2 more. Alright, this is a reasonable start so far. Now, I don't have any more lands, unfortunately, right now. But I do have some more things. Alright, Mirror Maid, probably copying the Relic, if not the Arcane. Yep, copies the Arcane. Ooh, copy galore. That's pretty neat. Alright. This battlefield, create a 1/1 sapling. Rats I control have menace. Let's just do this. Get the Spore Mound out there. Any counters? No. Gain 3 life. And swing in with all of this. They block a 2/2. Unsure as to why they did that. I'm wondering if they probably thought that it was going to be a 3/3 as well, but the problem is the 3/3 comes from the Spore Crown Thallid. Alright, they go look for, what is this? Bounce something. Bounce Slimefoot, go ahead. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Return artifact leader to your hand and exile and come back. When you cast mana value. Okay. Alright, displacer kitten. Alright. Slimefoot comes back down. Take the action. I will go get the battlefield. Number of cards. Creature cards and bins. I don't have many, I think. Yeah, 0. So let's do get this one. Yeah, let's make some more stuff. I have 10 of these things. Oh, they would have had to block. Puts them down to 2. But now if they just destroy anything, it's just gonna ping them, so they can't do anything with this unless they have a they need to have a full warp. All right, bounces that back out. That's good. We're at 2, you know. The combos the kitten goes off with is insane. Put it back in my hand. And they still have a time warp too on the stack with the counter. Lamp a turn. Looking for an island? Yep, looks for an island. They have a lot of mana too, which is the craziest thing. Alright, search for glory, flickering out the same thing again. Alright. I'm not sure as to why they're not just flickering the tokens. Like, yeah, they have an extra turn, don't get me wrong, but the tokens probably would have been a better option. It's Karn. Yeah, so if they're going to be an extra turn sec, I'm just not going to play it. Y'all know how I feel about those things. Alright, Guild the Lotus, flickers out the kitten. It doesn't flicker? Alright. Extra turn again. Metamorphosis. Okay. Let's see what they do. I wonder if they bounce back the hand. Put that in the field. Look for a basic put in the hand. Yeah, not doing this. I'm not going to sit there and just play infinite turns. It's not that fun. Alright, 0-1. That's it. I'm one of those players, like I said, I'll never be understanding why a player, like 1 or 2, don't get me wrong, but like when you're like putting a heavier focus on casting every extra turn spell, now you're getting a particular, you know. Alright, let's get the M2. Opening hand, can't do anything with it. Don't have a green source, just gonna meld this down. Second hand's not any better, but I have stuff. So, turn 1, Swarm Shambler. Turn 2, Slimefoot, and hopefully get some more value at that. Alright, we're facing a Thassos with another Flicker build. Militu and Scry. Alright, get down the Thallid. No attacks. Like, if I have to meet Hook later on, I will meet Hook. Alright, deliberate, scry 2, draw. If I can get one more land, that'd be straight. Did not get a land. I will do not that. Yep. Gotta do it. And then swing in for the 2. They literally milled land. Alright, they get that third land. They gotta consider. Bins a land. It's weird when you see people binning lands. And then a clone crafter. ETBs duplicate a random card from them. Oh, for me, technically. No land as well. Let's get this out there. No attacks. Still no lands. And I have like 30 something lands in this thing too, which is insane. If they flicker out the Overwhelmed Apprentice and they lose another land, I'll laugh. Alright, Clone Crafter, it's fine. Still no lands. Put a counter on it. Look how many turns deep we are. I still have no land. Alright, Mesmerizing Thingy Jiggy. That's alive. No blocks. Flickers that. Makes another copy. Yep, still no land. Gotta go to the next one. That'll be a quick one. Alright, we're facing a Joda. So far, we have not been facing anything worth our value, which is very unfortunate. But turn 1, we have a Witherbloom, Swamp, tons of high end, so free mull on this one. This is better. Into the north. I'm pretty sure I put the wrong lands in there, so I really don't. I'm like 99% sure I put the wrong lands in this, and there's no snow lands. Alright, forest, and swamp. Alright. Ivy comes out. Let's find out. Yep, no. Alright. That was my bad. I poached that one. Alright, swing it for 2, that's fine. Commander. Play a land. You have a counter. Okay. Land. Get this one. And play a Swarm Shambler. Next turn, Spore or Migratory Greathorn. The Greathorn's probably the better option. Put that on to the Swarm Shambler. Skyclave Cleric, Relic. Gets it for 2. Alright. Land for turn. Nothing worth anything. We'll just get the Spore Crawler. Put this onto that. So Ivy's also got to get something. Completely forgot that, you know. Probably have Veroska it next turn, depending on what they equipped it with. Over. Get a Black Source. And this one. Swing in for 6. I'm fine with that. I can't attack? Why couldn't I attack? I have no idea. So it's no longer that. I get a 5/6. Right, exile Joda. slow it down a little bit. Yeah, let's exile Joda. See what they do. They're obviously not gonna block it. Move the ability over. Alright, that gets rid of Joda for a turn. I lost out on 7 damage, which is a lot of damage. Well, it's only 6. Alright, Abe comes down, probably getting the Migratory Greathorn. Yep, it's fine. Slimefoot Thallid. These are tapped. So let's just get rid of Pagla. And they'll put down Migration. So give it 2. Next turn, Spring Bloom Druid. Joda comes back down again. Fortunate. Snarl. Land and land. Let's get 1 and 2. So let's buff them up. No attacks. I can chump with the Spring Bloom Druid. Alright, Velomachus comes out. Very unfortunate. Terranica. Let's see what we get. If I take 11, go to 1. Let's do 1 for this. I'm dead either way. Let's get Sanguine Brushstroke out there. And that's tapped. Let me go with this. Let's just swing house, see what happens. I'm DOB. They'll probably just take it all. They don't. They could have took all of it. Alright, they go down -3. Take the action. That's game. Good game, though. Alright. So, Slimefoot does not do too well in this meta. It is very laggy and does not do anything. Let's go to that quick review. Like I just said a moment ago, Slimefoot does not do well at all. I would not recommend playing Slimefoot whatsoever in this format. I just didn't do anything with it. It was very cool, don't get me wrong, the ability of the swamps and the forest enter the battlefield under your control, draft a card from the book. But they don't do anything. Like, Deathbloom Thallid, alright. Sprout, this doesn't do anything, that doesn't do anything. The Spore Crown Thallid is a good one. Spore Mound solid, Shambles good, but then you start like it's just a bunch of chaff. Like, they're literally not doing anything. So, definitely not worth getting this deck. Overall rating would be a 1 out of 5. Would not recommend. Thank you very much for watching, though. Now you all know to not play Slimefoot because it's just not worth it. Alright, thank you very much for watching. My name is Chris, One More Game MTG. Remember, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification for future videos. Alright, y'all. Be good. Peace.